Understanding a building's resilience isn't just knowing the hazards and exposures. It's understanding the data and information about what's driving the risk calculation. But the complexity of big data and information can be super confusing. Because of this, I've worked with Albert and the RiskFootprint team to record a video about the data that's used in their Property Resilience Assessment reports. I know that big data can be intimidating, and together we wanted to break it down for you. It's important to understand what's driving the risks so that building owners can make risk-informed decisions. Check out a link to the video in the comments below.
Every building faces risk from natural hazards, but knowing how much is the first step to building resilience. The RiskFootprint Hazard and Climate Risk Assessment, which integrates FEMA's National Risk Index and Hazus software, offers powerful, data-driven insights to help guide that journey. Whether you're working to meet ASTM, PRA requirements, looking to invest in commercial real estate, or underwriting commercial loans, RiskFootprint can help you make smarter, more confident and resilient decisions affordably, without the need for expensive subscriptions.
The starting point on the road to resilience is with trusted data and expert guidance. RiskFootprint transforms complex hazard data into clear insights you can trust. One product that we use is FEMA's National Risk Index, or NRI. It evaluates natural hazard risk for every U.S. county and census tract across the United States for 18 different natural hazards. This includes those from hurricanes and floods to droughts and landslides and more.
It integrates three core components: expected annual loss, which quantifies potential economic, building and population loss through annual estimated dollars lost; social vulnerability, which assesses a community's susceptibility to harm; and community resilience, which reflects the ability to adapt and recover. This combination creates a holistic picture of where natural hazards are likely to cause the greatest impact, economically, socially, and physically.
By combining hazard exposure, historical loss, and community resilience, the NRI produces a standardized risk score, enabling comparisons across regions, and providing the broad hazard awareness, which is also required for Stage 1 of the new ASTM Property Resilience Assessment. By utilizing FEMA's National Risk Index, RiskFootprint expands and enhances the models and data that are crucial to due diligence and real property decision-making.
RiskFootprint recognizes that the NRI's strength lies in its transparency. It leverages millions of dollars in federal investments and uses authoritative federal data, peer-reviewed methodologies, and standardized scoring, making it a trusted foundation for risk identification and assessment. RiskFootprint with the FEMA NRI is a critical and must-use tool when evaluating and prioritizing resilience investments and resilient retrofit decisions.
The National Risk Index leverages significant financial investments from multiple federal agencies. Each hazard data set is specifically curated in conjunction with experts from across the globe, and with each release, these data are continually improved. NRI information is used by thousands of institutions, including RiskFootprint, and it serves as a starting point for natural hazard risk assessment. By understanding annualized impacts of natural hazards within an area, building owners, lenders, and investors can take steps to protect their investments and work to build resilient communities.
Where the NRI gives county and census tract risk profiles, Hazus delivers building-specific modeling. FEMA's economic loss modeling software, Hazus, uses geographic information systems to estimate potential losses from earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, and tsunamis. It incorporates building-specific engineering-level damage and loss curves, restoration functions, building inventories, infrastructure data, population counts, and hazard data to calculate building damage, economic loss, and social impacts. RiskFootprint integrates Hazus damage and loss estimates into its risk assessments. Hazus enables scenario modeling, evaluating mitigation strategies, and justifying funding priorities, all with FEMA's standardized, defensible methodology.
From building-specific damage estimates to regional loss projections, Hazus provides the details needed for the risk footprint team to complete the ASTM, PRA, Stage 2, site-based, vulnerability and value at risk estimates, and Stage 3, identifying feasible resilience measures that are pertinent to minimizing damage and loss at the building-specific level, and to determine the return on investment or ROI of various risk mitigation measures. This helps building owners, lenders and investors evaluate resilience actions, thereby providing resilience investment justification.
The Risk Footprint, Hazard and Climate Assessments integrate FEMA's National Risk Index and Hazus to generate a clear roadmap to resilience. The NRI tells us where natural hazard risks are the highest at a national, county, and census tract scale. The Risk Footprint and NRI help users understand what hazards are most impactful at their location. Hazus allows for us to zoom into the building level and model event-specific scenarios to estimate building damages, losses, and restoration timelines. The Risk Footprint, which brings together NRI and Hazus data along with other information, creates a powerful tool for natural hazard risk assessment and awareness. Because the Risk Footprint, NRI, and Hazus are all built on reliable, nationally consistent data using science-backed methodologies, building owners and managers, lenders, and developers can feel confident using these tools to prioritize resources and investments.
Risk Footprint incorporates data from the National Risk Index and Hazus, thereby leveraging millions of dollars and decades of research by internationally recognized scientists, engineers, economists, and others.
Risk Footprint bridges the gap between public data and real-world decision-making, producing property-specific exposure assessments, portfolio risk assessments, and actionable resilience recommendations.
The Risk Footprint report satisfies the ASTM, PRA Stage 1, and much of Stage 2, by combining FEMA's authoritative models with additional hazard layers, site-specific verification, and professional judgment.
Let Risk Footprint help you make hazard-resilient decisions without expensive subscriptions for all of your ASTM, PRA, commercial real estate, or underwriting needs.
Today is the starting point for you to understand your risk, so you can begin your journey to a resilient future. The Risk Footprint team provides experts in translating complex hazard data into clear insights for you to protect your investments.